It's been a second since I made a video. I guess I can do something. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Matt of Pig and Matt here. So yeah, I haven't done too many uploads in the past few weeks. I don't really have much of a reason beyond been doing longer deck projects and stuff rather than doing a build, going to locals, topping at locals, and then showing you guys a profile and then just leaving. But the past few weeks, my projects haven't been that great. There's like other stuff I've been working on, and yeah. And this past weekend was a Duelist Nexus sneak peek, which just kind of went whatever. I didn't really go to like do anything in regards to the set as much as just play at a local, so I could test a deck to do something other than map Rabina and have everyone bitch at me for that, for playing that for the umpteenth week in a row. So yeah, that profile of what I was playing then, as soon as I refine something and do a little better, you'll have something. But till then, yesterday I decided to go do an Edison deck, or Edison format tournament, and I did okay. There wasn't too many people and not too many rounds either, but I had played the same deck prior, did a few changes to make it a little bit different than the thing I was showing, and figured that, you know what, I'd show you guys, because maybe if this video can get some traction, people in the comment section could lab something way better than what I'm playing, because, well, the deck in question is really, really fun, but fragile. Which, I'll get to that in a second. I just let you know, if you're curious, I played against Lightshorn, Diva Zombies, and like a fairy toolbox thing. It was a fun time. But yeah, let's go with the BS and show you guys this deck profile. What'd you play, man? Was it machines? No. What about Black Wings? No. You say Stardust deck? No. Well, then what did you play? Well, I decided to be different and play something a little bit more, you say, degenerate. What was that? Burn. More specifically, Chain Burn. And if you're curious why I would play Chain Burn, well, roughly the Edison meta, as much as people are like innovative and creative with it, ultimately is just kind of, you're still going to deal with a lot of the same decks, same strategies, and I just wanted to do something completely different and counterintuitive. So I did. And depending on your local and how many people are still aware of this, it's a fun sleeper deck that I think a lot of people could like maybe take and do something creative with. So I'm going to show you guys my build that I currently have before I do some changes maybe for future Edison tournaments, and let you guys just kind of go ham on the strategy. So yeah, Chain Burn. What's Chain Burn? Well, it's a series of cards that either stall, draw, or burn the opponent. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a burn deck that requires a certain amount of like patience and proper resource management in order to like succeed with. So I think the other reason this deck isn't seen more prevalently is because it needs a really good pilot. But I also think there needs to be a build that gets things a little more optimized, because there's a lot of options but not too much you can do. So yeah, here's what I've worked with right now. It did me pretty good yesterday, managed to go 2-1, but there's still more testing that needs to get done. All right, start things out. Golem de Lava. Basically, if they overextend, you punish their board and you burn them. Card's really good. Cyber Valley and Battle Fader here are your stall guys. Basically ends the battle phase with both of them. And yeah. Also, Fader is neat because it can combo with Cyber Valley to draw you more cards. Alright, for draw, just the one morphing jar. And the last monster I play is one copy of Sangan to kind of tutor a lot of your chump blockers or whatever. Very small monster lineup. Spells, even smaller. Just two of the best card ever printed. Chain Strike, as well as one Scapegoat. Chain Strike is basically, you build a chain link, you can't have cards with the same name in said chain link, and then it burns the opponent for 400 damage times where it is in the chain link. It's really simple in that regard, but kind of one of those cards you want to use at the most optimal time because it's kind of your win condition and where you need to build the majority of your burn. Scapegoat is just another stall card. Alright, now on to your very, very large trap lineup. First off, we have Magic Cylinders and 3 copies of Magic Cylinders at home. This doesn't target, so it's really good against Thought Ruler Archfiend. Then we have Ceasefire and then Ceasefire at home. Actually, this might be a little bit better because the monsters don't have to be effect monsters to burn the opponent, but this can flip a Raikou face up and not trigger the Raikou. Alright. And to round out our burn lineup, we have Ojama Trio and 3 Secret Barrel. Obviously, you always want to have this resolve before this in order to put more stuff on their board, so this burns for more. This card is incredibly important to resolve right, and when you're playing your games, you really want to try to be sure to use this at the most optimal time with your opponent's resources and stuff. It's pretty easy for them to empty their hand and not do stuff, but yeah, card's very strong. Also, these guys, if they get destroyed, they can burn too, which is cool. Alright, so that's your burn. What about your stall? I just opt for 2 copies of Threatening Roar and 2 copies of Waboku. You could play more if you're scared, but I wasn't. But if people in your area are also playing Gladiator Beast, you might want to put more Threatening Roars than Wabokus, because this card literally does nothing against that deck. Alright, now lastly, your draw cards. Really simple. Double Legacy, Double Jar. I've opted for the 3 copies of Accumulated Fortune. This is Chain Link 4 or higher. It's Pot of Greed. Kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's not that hard to do. I think some people play Good Goblin Housekeeping sometimes in favor of this. You can do that, but I just had these, so that's what I opted for. And lastly, 3 copies of Reckless Greed. So that's your main deck. Even 40 cards. Whole lot of trap. Whole lot of stall. Whole lot of draw. Not going to show you side decks. It's kind of dependent on your local. And for your extra deck, literally just pick 15 good cards. Except for this guy. A little spoiler. You do want to side Cyber Dragon in case they ever Jinzo you. You just special side you. But yeah, this really isn't relevant, but it's funny to show you guys an extra deck. So yeah, let's move the camera back to the other position and finish this video out. There you have it. Chainburn 2023? I don't know, it's weird to say. But yeah, I think the deck has some level of potential to do something. I just not sure exactly what the best build is yet. So that's why I wanted to show you guys, because the fun of YouTube is that you put a build out there and somebody's going to improve on it at some point. So yeah. If you don't like your local Edison format, there's a fun deck for you. Otherwise, thanks for watching. This is Meh, Pig and Meh, signing out.